Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Toni. I am the Curvy Blonde Vegan. That's right, I have a new name. The Curvy Blonde Vegan. I'm always gonna be curvy. I'm definitely gonna stay blonde. Thank you, L'Oreal. And I will always and forever continue to be vegan. It is the way of my life. And I hope that you are coming to my channel because you're either wanting to incorporate fruits and veggies and all things whole foods into your lifestyle, or if you're a new vegan or plant-based person, I'm here to help guide you in these beginning stages where you can feel lost. And also, this channel is not just now going to be about making recipes, which we will continue to do, but it also is about answering some of the questions that you have that have come my way since starting the channel. How to eat with other non-vegans, how to do grocery shopping for your husband, how to eat when you're traveling. I'm going to address all these things over these next couple of months and obviously into 2021. This channel will be a one-stop shop for all of these things that are on your mind. So today I'm going to answer, how do you eat when you're in a household full of non-vegans? So if that interests you, if you're curious, if you need help and guidance, please stay tuned. Hi, welcome. So now this means that you are interested, and I will happily answer these questions for all of you who might be curious how to deal with eating differently in a household of non-vegans. So the first thing is, when we go to the grocery store, if you're not the primary shopper, or if you are but you're shopping with somebody else, it's not that hard. A lot of us all have different food preferences, so that's not a problem. I might not like cupcakes. You might like fruit. It's okay. Vegan food is actually just food, not made with animal products in it. There's a lot of crossover. So while, say, somebody in your household is going to the meat and cheese area, you go over to the fruits and vegetables area, or the legumes, or the rice and beans area, you get all of those products. A lot of these things are going to be crossover when you're making dinner, but I'm going to get to that in a second. So yes, now you've gotten all your products. And this is the other mini tip I want to give you. It's a mindset. When I go to the fruits and vegetable section, I look around and I see all these amazing things that I can eat all I want. I don't have to like, oh, I can only have 2 chips. I can eat as many of those cherries as I want. I can have as many apples as I want. I was going to say patate douce, which is en français, but I can eat as many sweet potatoes as I want. There is not a meaning, being vegan isn't about having lack. It's about a mindset, because I'm not doing this to myself, I'm doing this for myself. So when I go now again to these whole food sections of your grocery store, I just think of, I can have all this without any guilt, and I love that mindset. I don't go down the aisles of things I'm definitely not going to be putting in my body anymore. I don't go, oh, I'm not going to have that steak. No, I can't have this. No, I can't have that. Yeah, we'll be setting ourselves up for this sense of lack. But I don't want you to do that anymore. Let's go with, I can have all of that I want. And that is a good mindset. So while your loved one, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, is going down the aisles of things that you're not going to be eating, go down the aisles where you know you can have anything you want, and that is a beautiful thing. And it has never been more easy to be a vegan right now, because so many traditional grocery stores around the world have vegan sections. You just look for the little symbol that says vegan if you don't have any other dietary restrictions, and buy away. There's so many products out on the market. And that's another reason why in future videos, I'm also going to be doing some product reviews. So anyway, so now you guys have gotten everything that you can eat. That's a beautiful thing. And you're in the grocery store, you get home. Now, one of the ways that I dealt with, especially in the very beginning, where you're like, oh, I don't want to see the things I can't eat. That's not fun. So what I would do is somebody in your household who is not going to be eating like you, especially if they're taller, because I'm a short lady, I put it in areas I don't see these things. Out of sight, out of mind. If I can't eat it, I don't want to see it. on a daily. So like they would take the very top shelf and they put all their meat and cheeses and things that I won't be grabbing, and all of the things that are on my eye level, I put the fruits, the vegetables, the rice, any hummus, anything that I have that I can just open the refrigerator and grab. That's what I want to see first. So that's how I navigated it. Also in my freezer, I would pull out, and only the drawers that like of everything in the drawer is what I can eat. And that person would also could have their own drawer, and you kind of separate it out. It's just a visual trick. You're not going to forget when they start eating in front of you, but these are little mindsets, ways to separate that. Now, if you're gonna be like, well, Toni, I've got to like cook for my family and my husband or my wife or, you know, whatever. I got you. Let's address that. What do I make for my family when I'm not eating what they eat? A lot of stuff is crossover. So let's say you're gonna make pasta. Let's say you're going to make rice. That is quote unquote vegan. There are better products on the market for you as far as, you know, non-egg based or dairy based pasta and things like that. But let's just say you have a pasta that you can eat, so can they. You've prepared it. Now, before you add something to it that becomes non-vegan, you just take out what you want. So I've made pasta. I set it aside without any bolognese, without any meat on it, or without traditional cheese with the dairy in it, or butter. And I set how much I'm going to want aside. And then I would prepare the rest of the pasta that's already was prepared. And I put the, if they want, like an Alfredo sauce for them, a bolognese sauce for them, or any other way that they want to prepare it. You've only cooked the pasta once. It's just at that final phase that becomes vegan, non-vegan. And I really believe this is going to be a lot easier than you think. So yeah, there's a lot of crossover. By the way, guacamole is vegan. Salsa is vegan. There's loads of things that are crossover that you won't be making 2 times the food. You just little preparation adjustments is all that it's going to take. So and keep that in mind. Now, what do I make my children for food if I'm going to go plant-based? Your children might actually enjoy the food that you're now going to be making. I never heard of jackfruit. You can try that out at another time. But you can use that in a taco. You can turn it into pulled pork. There's all sorts of new foods that you can share now with your family. As you learn these recipes that I'll present to you or you'll find in cookbooks, it'll actually open their eyes to new wonderful ways of eating. So don't be afraid to introduce your family to something. And also, maybe don't make it a big deal. Don't be like, da 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 da, I've made something vegan, because they're going to be like, no, mom, dad, boyfriend, I'm not going to eat this weirdo thing. Just make it. Just say it's food. Just say it's delicious and let them make any kind of judgments they want. That's really the way to do it. We can't force people to eat the way that you do or they do, but you can make it as appealing and fun as possible, and also get your kids involved. Have them help you make these recipes so they can kind of see what's going inside of it, where they don't have this big like, this vegan, that's weirdo food. It's just food. It's just not eating with animals and dairy products. How do I deal with people that are eating differently right in front of me? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. First time I decided to go vegan and I said, okay, I'm going to eat for 1 month only plant-based food. And that very first day, the person I was living with ate a hamburger right in front of me. Yep, that was a bit painful. But once you make the mindset that you're going to change the way that you eat, for the variety of reasons that anyone does change into a plant-based person, whether it's the environment, whether it's animal rights and not harming an animal for our sustenance, or whether it's because you just want to feel better and look better, and your doctor maybe has told you that you need to do this because you have a disease or an illness that has been caused by the way that you're eating, diabetes, heart disease, cholesterol, all the whole list. think of it as you can eat what you want, but do you need to do that? I wasn't born vegan. I know what steak tastes like. I know what bolognese tastes like. I know what cheddar cheese tastes like. What I didn't know was what jackfruit tasted like, or what tempeh tasted like, or seitan, or anything else that I have discovered over this time, over 5 years. So it's actually not a limitation, it's an expansion of what you have now discovered is possible to eat, and new recipes. And it's an exciting thing. Think of it with a positive mindset. So when somebody's eating something in front of you, you're like, well, I used to have a hamburger. And yeah, I could go up to the counter right now and order a hamburger, not a problem. But you're choosing not to because, again, it's not something you're doing against yourself. It's not a diet of deprivation. It is something you're doing for yourself, to have energy, to feel better, to look better, to save animals, to save the environment. There's so many good reasons and inspirations for why you can eat this way. So once you get down to this thing of understanding it's for yourself, it's a gift for yourself, and it's not something against yourself, somebody eating in front of you won't matter. And if you're enjoying the food, which I hope that you will be, because I'll be sharing, again, recipes for you as we go along, you'll love what you're eating and you won't feel deprived. And I think with this combination and this mindset, you're setting yourself up for success. This is the first time I've taken this moment to just address some questions and concerns, but I know I've only scratched the surface and there will be so many other opportunities. So if you like these kinds of videos, let me know. If you have specific questions or concerns about how you're going to navigate going plant-based when others around you are not, hit me up and I will continue to make these videos. So thanks for your time. Again, my name is Toni. I am the Curvy Blonde Vegan, and I will see you next time.